We just need to find out.
Okay, if for us we just under instructions. If you're told
by the arrow,
just a minute. Somebody has gone in.
Okay, just a minute. Instructions from arrow.
Yes, because we are hired by IEBC. For us, we are hired by IEBC.
Let me ask you a question. Who has given instructions that these people should not go in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
we will not force our way in. You can be sure. But
we are very peaceful.
we will wait. No. Let's somebody come and say Chebukati has said we can't get in. That's Raila Odinga got in with 1 million people inside Bomas, or 10,000 people inside Bomas, but we can't get with 10 people.
10.
I mean, we are just being unfair. When the young people of Kenya vie, it's a problem. It is only the old people who can come with whoever they want.
Those who are blocking us, you are our age mates. Just imagine.
Instructions
Nao ndio nauliza wanaizi ndio
Hizo tutaongea na nani kama sio hao?
Tutaongea tu na wako ni watu tumepata hapa.
Hivi mtaingia sawa. Wale watu wanaenda, wale allowed kwenda mbele wataenda mbele. Starting with Mhesh, proposer, seconder, iko na spouse.
Mwesh ataingia nyuma, sisi tutaingia hapa kwanza tukae nyuma, alafu Mwesh ataingia
But I need to be there. Everything, whatever I'm doing must go live. The whole world must know. If that's what you're afraid, Sonko was live in Mombasa, everybody was live, every TV, I come with my own TV. Yes, I come
This
with
is how we are going to do it. The people who are not going in front are going to get in and sit behind. Then Mwesh is going to get in last and go in front.
Okay. Is that okay? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's
perfect.
okay.
Yes.
No, but this is, I'm live. I'm taking Mwesh as he goes through the process.
Even this one goes from that side.
There's no problem. What is hidden here? We're not in a wedding. Yani, watu hapa
This is supposed to mark my remarks, eh?
Yes.
Are you sure you want me to do that? After what I've experienced outside there? Are you sure you want
Can I do that one after?
I do after.
Yes.
Can I do after?
Yeah, that one should come after.
yeah.
And remind me. Proposal? Remind me to finish that out. Proposal? Tiketi za jioni yako. Proposal. Size. Let's check. Yeah. Nice.
Pia kwa hili pia.
Pia, yeah.
At the same time.
You say UDA too? Proposal. Bashi yako 07 24 60 So.
Sekondari. Au yenyewe mtanisaidia pia. Mtanisaidia.
Ngoja kidogo. Acha.
We're here. That was just for us to. The court order. Yes, there was a court order. Yes. Court order is here. Because remember the reason why I did come on 25th, on 29th, 30th and 31st is because the court has stopped Iebc clearly. The word is clear. So now yesterday, through the three-judge bench, yes, they lifted that order by giving us a new order.
This was the initial order.
Yeah.
So dated 25th, yeah?
This one,
Yeah, that one I have a copy. Yeah.
that is why I was at it.
To clear me, yes. Because of that. So now,
This subsequent
I had never, to be sincere, I've not seen
it's a public event.
Yeah.
It was
I have a background of media. I have a background of media. You know, TV has really sort my name.
It's not a secret
oath. And they are not hearing this, so just allow it. This is public. Nobody is
a public event, yeah? Yeah, so there's nothing unusual.
So if I can explain, if I can explain. Now, that order that you had that stopped you from clearing me was lifted yesterday.
But
with this one.
Karomo, I think I've been very patient. Right? It's also good to visit to my side of the story. Right?
Okay.
I've been talking, right? I'm not allowed live because I've not seen it anywhere else from when we started.
This is a public event.
It's not.
Yeah, the others have been captured. You have also watched other candidates present their
Raila,
papers.
it was live.
Raila, Ruto, everybody. Yeah, it's a public event. There's nothing secret. Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing to hide in the camera.
Feel okay. Feel alright. So this is the court order, and the court order, as stated, is that that court order that had stopped you from clearing me has already been lifted. So, and here it is. It has been received by the headquarters today at 9:20 in the morning. And after they received that, they told us we can now come and see you and bring you a copy for you to expedite. And actually, the second paragraph can be long. No, that page you are in, the first page, the second paragraph. If probably we can read it together. The Nairobi E234 2022, where Murima J issued an order on 25th. The member was to come between 29th, 30th, and 31st. So they prohibited IEBC from clearing Paul Karungo Dhanwa to vie as a candidate for any elective office as at 9th August 2022 general election, and or printing ballot papers bearing his name and or sender pending further orders of the expanded bench. It's all right.
Can I?
It's okay.
The ABC legal team is calling him
Yeah.
for instructions.
It's okay.
The IBC legal team has just called the returning officer. There seems to be a game here, but it's okay. We will wait for it. The IBC legal team has just called the returning officer in the midst of clearance here with an aim of trying to give instructions on what to do next after following live here. So let's listen to what it's going to be. You can meanwhile show us the order.
Yeah, this is the order. The order had barred IBC from clearing, and I want you to note the word clearing. But the 3-judge bench gave an order yesterday that the following orders are hereby discharged. So that order has already been discharged. So that is that. Yeah, we were that second paragraph from below that. So just for your benefit, the order had barred IBC from clearing me.
Which paragraph?
The second from the last, from bottom. You know, we are bottom one people from bottom. So that order that was given on 25th that you have, and that's why you did not invite me for clearance.
The first one.
Yeah, because the court had barred you from clearing me from the first, which is fine. But yesterday, the 3-judge bench discharged that order. So, which is, if you look at the second last page, no, that other page there, down there, it is hereby ordered that the following orders are hereby discharged. And you'll see in 2, the Roman 2 there, in Romans, order dated 25th, 05, 2022. Yeah, down there, down below. There, the second one, the second Romans. Order dated 25th in Nairobi, E234, 2022. The orders are hereby discharged. And that's why I presented myself to the CRO after serving this to the headquarters, after even writing a letter to Jepukati, the chairman, and been told the CRO is the boss in the county. That's why we are here, sir. Yeah. Live on your page. Is he live on your page?
Yes.
Facebook or Twitter? Facebook or Twitter?
Facebook.
Let me check. Is this original?
That's the original.
It's original. So I give you a copy.
Copy that you are given.
Do you have the other one there?
The
earlier
previous
one.
the 25th one.
The one for 25th. I heard you say you have it.
Yeah.
The one for 25th. This is a copy.
It's here.
This is a copy. Can you give this?
Oh, we give the whole copy.
Yeah, you can give this the entire this copy. It's okay. This has both the earlier and the latest order. This is the one that was also received by the head office.
I think with this system is not so we start. Sit there.
Okay.
In the meantime, are we required the original ID?
Yes, I have it. Yeah. The 3 IDs, eh?
Separate from the copy, or together with the copy? Together. Suppose,
No, it's okay because we were returning that. I have my own copies. I came with my own copies, so you'll be whatever I present you stamp. Yeah, yeah. I give you the main ID. So that's fine. That's fine, sir.
Mimi sitaki kitu. Tumekula. Mimi sitaki kitu. Tumekula. Tumekula. Niko na njaa. Sasa hivi sasa kwa nishamwambia katika kumoja.
Yes, sir. All of it? Yeah. I'll give you because
they are read as per the list, the checklist you provide.
Where's the list? You have the list somewhere there? These are just the names of the proposer. That's why we have given the ID on the other side. That's the ID. That's my original certificate. Which one is the page? This one? Which one?
John, those they've done on those, my friend. Just do Dennis without Ole.
Just Dennis, it will be.
Okay, sign.
Yeah, I will sign.
That first one.
That first one, eh? Okay. My name, eh? I'm using it.
That's okay.
And then you get one and then name? ID. It's okay. Are we having an opportunity to go back with the flash disk? No. Okay.
Not forever.
What are you gonna do with all these thousands of them?
Let's hope.
I can help you.
There's
remove
some
those.
content. Otherwise, rated PG.
No, they say it's supposed to be clean. How many do you want? 4. Oh, I cancel them. Constituency, contest and reward. Okay.
Then here, write 9 August 2022 January.
9.
August 2022.
9. August 2022. January. Just that. Alright. Hope. A lot of hope. You have taken my phone?
Yes.
I switch it off.
I'll give it.
Oh, okay. ID
There's hope, my friend.
Yeah, there is. We're in good hands.
Saidie kuvini.
Nini hakuna?
Unaona kwa wewe.
Not yet. There's another one there.
Napita pamoja.
I can see another smaller one behind me. That one.
Hiyo ni
Hiyo ndio hizi. Don't spoil my smile. Don't spoil my smile. Hazinitaki hata. Yeah. Got it. They must be. Even if. So I cancel this one. Huh? 564. So I need to update my copy also. No. What? Oh, yeah. And I cancelled consistency. There you go. Whatever document I present, sure to stamp my copy. Oh. Okay. Okay. John Job Kamande. And the proposer is Colin Waidera. That's me, aspirant or candidate.
Yeah.
But you know there is a clause which was communicated by the chair of the press release
Okay.
for the 4th of June 2022.
Right.
But we have been in constant communication.
Yeah.
So that is the strength on which I have not been able to clear it.
Right.
But according to the commission,
Right.
timelines, there is still room to appear before a dispute resolution committee.
Okay.
Tribunal.
Okay.
It constitutes the commissioners.
Right.
So I think at that stage they can still make some decision.
Yeah, but before we get there, because I've not received any communication from IEBC as per who is a complainant, where they're saying that I cannot be cleared. I mean, who is complaining? Who is saying I was removed? Who is saying what? Yeah. Because you see, I believe the commission does not rely on, reading newspapers, gossips, the grapevine. So, I mean, who is the complainant? That clause, I mean, what about? Yeah.
So what I would say is that, you see, it's not the head.
It's not
No,
the end.
specifically, what are the issues?
Yeah.
Because we don't want to be aggressive with each other. You're saying he will not be cleared. We need to know why he's not being cleared. Let's not dodge each other. We need to be this is a serious process. We are talking about the rights of Mr. Thangwa to contest, which are constitutionally enshrined. And we have come this far. The court itself, which is the final adjudicator of disputes, has found it fit to discharge orders barring him from clearance. So we would want to know what is it else and by who that would prevent Mr. Thangwa from being cleared. It's a straightforward question. What are those issues that are outstanding? As simple as that.
So what I would like to say is that there is a whole 10 days set by the commission. In case one feels that justice was not served, right? There is still that other avenue, still within the commission, to pursue the matter.
But which matter? What will you be telling the commission? You'll be saying, why were you not cleared? What will you be telling the commission? You know, you hold the office that you hold by virtue of the law.
Exactly.
And we must all respect the law. So we cannot just tell each other, if you want to complain, you can complain. That's not how we address it. He needs, as per the law, he needs to know the reasons why he's not be cleared. It's so basic, fair administrative action. Article 47, a basic requirement, written reasons for non-clearance. If you give us those ones, we'll go.
I think it is written here.
Where?
He has written the reason here.
All right, let's study the reasons first.
Yeah, which
let's see.
Documents and forms returned to the by the candidates due to provision of Article 75 of, I think, the Constitution, and communication by commission dated 4th June by press release. So we are relying on a press release that had no name, it didn't have my name. It was just
You have a copy of the press release?
Yes.
Please help us with it.
I think we need to go to the. I've seen it. I do my due diligence. Here. aspirants impeached and removed from public office for abuse of office. The Commission received a report of 2 aspirants for the position of governor and 1 for aspirant for the position of senator who had been impeached. The Commission's position is that the stipulation of Article 75 of the Constitution was never intended for ornamental purposes, but as an effective clause that requires holders of public office to conduct themselves with decorum and in a manner that brings honor to the office held. In terms of the provision of Article 75(3) of the Constitution, a person dismissed or otherwise removed from office for contravention of Chapter 6 of the Constitution is disqualified. I'm actually repeating what Chebukati read the other day. From holding any other state or public office, whether elective or appointive. The Commission's position is that Article 75 of the Constitution is self-speaking and self-executing and does not have a proviso, a saving clause. Therefore, the 3 aspirants who have been removed from public office through impeachment are disqualified from contesting in the election. In addition, a gubernatorial aspirant, okay, that one is there. So, I haven't seen my name. I was never removed from office. So, what made you think it's me?
Who are these candidates that you're referring to?
Yeah, because for me...
Or what is the basis of this issue? You know, this is very nebulous. It's so general because of Article 75 of the Constitution. So what? All of us know there is Article 75. So what's the nexus between Article 75 and Mr. Thangwa?
Yeah, because it's good to note that...
he doesn't appear here.
Doesn't appear in this
Article 75 of the Constitution doesn't have Karungo Thangwa, so we need to know, what is it?
And as far as I know, I've never been removed from any office. Never.
And the court, which is able to inquire into such issues, initially it issued an order. Then, a 3-judge bench upon scrutiny has seen there is no basis for such orders being enforced. And that's why we have the order. We have made a full disclosure. We have served this to your head office, to your legal team, to yourself. So unless there is something personal vendetta that is being pushed against Mr. Thangwa, there is nothing lawful about what you are doing. And that's why we are calling for an explanation. What is it that has informed what you have written?
How did you know it was me? Because the press release has talked about as a governor and a senator. I mean, I didn't see my name here.
Who is that governor? Who is that senator? Yeah. Why is it Karungo?
Can we have just a document indicating it was me?
Because this is a serious exercise. It's a serious exercise. And it's guided by law.
Yeah.
Iebc is in place because there is a law. So the minute that you have people who are disrespecting the Constitution and the law, it means then we also stop disrespecting the Iebc. Because if you don't respect the law, how will we respect the Iebc? Because it's a creature of the law, how will we respect such an institution? That doesn't go by the law. You disqualify or you write Article 75, you don't say what Karongo has done. Even in the press release, assuming a press release was a proper legal instrument, it doesn't feature Karungo Thangwa. So why this kangaroo style of operations? You are at liberty also to consult your seniors. Tell them what they are telling you to do is nonsensical. It can't be done legally. Because you cannot disqualify somebody when you are not saying the basis for the disqualification. You can't disclose what is it that is a premise for that action.
Or maybe...
Yeah, at least in all fairness. Because it doesn't appear anywhere. In the press release, it doesn't appear. But then, again, the reasons given, that documents returned to the candidate because of Article 75. What is that?
Or maybe you should probably declare your interest on this matter also. Because maybe you are, you have more information that nobody else has, including myself, the candidate. You could be knowing I was removed, yet myself, I know I wasn't. So it is your word against mine. So if you're alleging that I could have been removed, do we see a document do we see a letter from IEBC telling me that? So before you send me to the tribunal, just let's exhaust all these questions.
Because even the tribunal cannot sit in vain to address issues that are not realistic. Because what will be the tribunal sitting to listen to? To be told of a press release? Surely? At this age?
I think there was a reason.
Yes, give us that reason. Let us see the reason. Because you have given us the press release, it's here. You have given us your written reasons. There's nowhere it indicates that Karongo Thangwa is not eligible or is disqualified on account of this or other reason.
Or maybe, maybe, and then so that you can say what your conclusion. In the same media release, that is H, it says public officers who did not resign by 9th February 2022 should not be cleared. How come you did not put me in this category? You're just selecting one category and saying I belong there. How? That means you could have prior information or you declare your interest in this scenario so that we know from here what next.
Personally, I would be interested in that case, that I can say.
Because I remember very well.
According to me, the first case, remember the first case by Justice? The one that blocked you from bringing your documents.
By Justice Borima?
Yes.
Yes.
That one. I think it is now the business of which I'm getting here. And we have been in constant communication with them.
No, not about the communication, because the documents are here. The documents can speak for themselves.
Actually, perfect. I like where you're going. The case by Mrima is the reason why. The same judges have already said, clear this gentleman. The same judges. Because of course for them, they will have to listen because anybody can take you to court for anything. So, you know, anybody can come up with allegations from outside the world and come and bring it there. So since you're not part of that, and that's what I'm saying, unless you're privy to more information, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand because, I mean, if you say it's, where did you get it? Did you read the newspaper in the morning? Press release? So, you know?
So, Mr. Muturi, we are just being very rational. Assume you are the candidate. You are Karongo Thangwa. You have presented these papers to us. We are returning them to you. And we tell you, we cannot receive these papers because of Article 75. What have we told you?
You know why? That Article 75, I mean, you also understand. It is not coming from the blues, right? There was a case about it.
Yes, then write down the in full, so that you, when you say Article 75, it's unintelligible. And the reason why you are in that office is because it is believed that you can read and write.
Yes.
So why don't you write in full the reasons? Because this one doesn't communicate anything. Article 75, if I tell you Article 10, if I tell you Article 252, it doesn't communicate. So what is the link between Article 75 and Karongo Thangwa?
Could you make a copy?
Is anyone else at IEBC interested in this?
From now, you see, I have not received any comment about it. Is that the issue?
Because you know,
but you cannot explain the issue.
It's like you so you know, as CRO, you're not even supposed to have any information about the candidate. The only thing that you're supposed to have is the document that they're representing. You should look at the document as if you just landed here. But it seems you you have more information to this that is hindering you executing your mandate and your duty to clear. Because you're saying from the press release, okay, press release, it has no name. Do we have a document showing my name? So that if I go to the next step that you're saying, then I'll be able to tell them this is it. Article 75.
Yes. Yes, tell us now about it. Now we have it. You can now tell us the link between this Article 75 and Karungo.
Yeah.
Basically.
Basically, there was a case about it. The original case, right? I will not have known about it.
The case, let's go step by step, because we respect the office that you hold, because it's a serious office. Now, there is that order that was issued on 25th, isn't it? This is what you're referring to. That was on 25th, whereby the court said that pending further orders of the expanded bench, the IBC is hereby prohibited from clearing the first respondent, who is Paul Karungo Thangwa.
What was the reason by the
Just a minute. Let me finish. Prohibited from clearing Paul Karungo Thangwa to vie as a candidate for any elective office at 9th August general elections and or printing of ballot papers bearing his name and symbol. So the orders, one, they are issued pending further orders of the expanded bench. We are together to that point. And then they are barring IBC from clearing Karungo Thangwa for any position, not just senatorial, any position. As far as these, as long as these orders are enforced, he is not eligible to vie for any position, leave alone senatorial, but any other. Then comes another order, now by the expanded bench, because pending further orders by the expanded bench. So now the expanded bench, in its sitting of 6th June 2022,
Yesterday.
which is yesterday, and these are the honorable judges who sat, then they have made reference to those orders that the Nairobi E234, where Mrima J issued an order on 25th May prohibiting IBC from clearing Paul Karungo Thangwa to vie as a candidate for any elective office as at 9th August 2022 general elections or printing ballot papers. It continues that way, and then they make the final orders. It is hereby ordered that the following orders are hereby discharged.
Maybe you can use a different word from discharged, probably.
Vacated, or it means they are no longer there. Yeah, the orders are no longer in place. There were various orders. As you can see, these are consolidated petitions. There are several petitions that are consolidated. Petition E234, the one that touches on Karungo, is here, consolidated with other matters. So now the final orders is that the orders dated that in 230 is part of this, 230 is part of the orders that were here. This is 230. 234 is the one that touches on Karungo Thangwa, among others. So for us, the relevant order is this 1 Roman 2. Orders dated Nairobi E234 2022 have been discharged. So that means, or maybe from your understanding, based on what I have explained, are these orders still in force? Are they still in force? Based on the simplistic approach that I've taken to explain.
Follow this order, but you don't want to follow the new one.
No, you know why I'm saying this. IBC as a commission, there's our own department referred to as legal and the public affairs department. We are in DVRIO. That is the Directorate of Voter Registration and Electoral Operations. Most of the matters that are legally related, they are referred to than the electorate of Ligo. For instance, can I show you something? There's something you're talking about.
You have a document. We give
You have the same. You have an identical copy of the document. All the orders.
I can use this. You know, you see, these are several petitions written here, right? I have not gone in to look in it. Neither have I come across any at my level, right? But our legal department, they are very conversant with all these petitions. They can make determination based on these orders that they have seen. But for us in the electorate of voter registration, matters legal, we will refer them to the relevant electorate, which is the electorate of legal affairs. Because now I cannot even differentiate which petition relates to.
But you can differentiate this one, but the others you cannot differentiate. So you can understand things selectively. So when you want to understand, you can understand. Because there's no way, you see, we are intellectuals. So you can't say that you understand this order and you cannot understand this other one.
No, this is just written petition order number that, right?
This is 234, not this 234. This document has even, it bears your stamp. You see, this is Directorate of Legal Affairs, IBC.
What did they say after receiving?
They said we bring it to you and we have brought it to you. But now you are posing as illiterate when you want. Other times you pose as illiterate when you want, when it's convenient.
Okay, anyway.
Has anyone ordered you not to clear me?
No.
You are just going
Yeah, he went out to pick a call, to get guidance. So you are getting directions from some place.
We got it, we have it on video, we have the number, we have the person we have saved. It's legal IBC.
So why are you playing those monkey things on us?
Let's not use abusive language.
No, it's monkey business because you don't give reasons. You don't give reasons. You just write Article 75. When we ask you to explain, you make a photocopy for us.
And we have the Constitution. I know them.
I just have a constitution about it. And because it is based on the first case.
You're saying you're not a lawyer, but you're using the law. You have quoted the law here.
Anyway, let's not. I don't think the direction we are taking will get to anywhere.
You have taken us there.
So can we conclude, because I think you have a predetermined way of doing things. So do we say you have disobeyed a court order of a 3-judge bench?
And that you also refused to accept the order when we came to serve it in the morning.
Mr. Arnold.
You know, when an order is brought to you, this office is a public office. You are doing us no favor by attending to us.
Because in front of you is a court order.
Things must be
that
undertaken as per the law.
By Iebc at 9:20 in the morning.
And based on that,
yeah. So
that's
are
why
you
we are here.
disobey? Yeah, we are here. So are you saying yes?
Right?
Yeah.
So if you look at number 2, that for avoidance of doubt, this order should not be construed as directing the IBC to accept
or reject
any of the nomination papers of the candidates subject to this petition.
Of course, yes. Does not reject or accept.
Doesn't force you to accept or to reject.
Yes. So it
doesn't force you to accept or to reject.
Much, but the issue is you've rejected ours. So what's the reason?
I've given the reason.
How is this Article 75 applying to me? Because if somebody comes here and says this person murdered somebody, there is this document that you should show us. When somebody comes here, this person never resigned from their office. There must be a document. You cannot just come from nowhere, you never resigned. How do you know? You dreamt about it, you thought about it? How do you know? So you're saying that I am subjected to Article 75 of the Constitution. That is, somebody was removed. I was never removed. How do you know I was removed? Who is the complainant? Who is telling you that I was removed? And removed from where? And which year? The date, the time? You know, I've worked in so many companies and so many entities and departments. So, which one? I've taught in NIBS College. Was I removed there? Are you talking about that? I've worked at Kameme FM. Did they write to the, I never resigned on time? So which one? Because you see, you could be talking about something that happened in or 2001. So what exactly is this Article 75 applying to? I've actually worked even in China. Did China Radio International write to you that I was removed from that office or I never resigned at the right time? What are we talking about? We need this article to be pinned to that particular.
You know, I think it's good we conclude this matter. According to me, the first reason why you didn't appear from 29th to 31st, the time allocated for senators was because of the original case, right?
Correct.
And it was citing Article 75. The challenge with Article
75... It doesn't cite it.
Nothing.
You know, we have the order.
Was it about...
what you had said initially is right.
No, you got the order.
You make reference to the order because this is what we are referring to.
Is the order is not the case. We are not casing here. We are not casing that what I wore in the morning when I was going to court and all that. What you are casing about here is the order. What did the order say?
You know, from where I sit, I don't think Article 75 as a saving clause towards it.
Yes, we don't dispute. That's not in dispute. So what we are saying, let's restrict ourselves to what is on the orders. These ones, because when we say Article 75, and then you don't tell us how it relates to him, because your interpretation could be correct. It's true that maybe because those arrive matters again in court about Article 75 and whether it affects somebody's capacity to contest. It's a matter that is live in court, which I won't address. You could be right, you could be wrong, but that is not the matter now. What there is that you said the reason why he didn't come in the first instance is because there was a court order preventing him from being cleared. And we are in agreement up to that point. So why then are we not able to strike a simple consensus when it comes to this other order discharging the earlier orders? What is so difficult?
Okay. What is making me unable to make the decision? Article 75, there is no saving clause towards it, right?
About what? Article 75 on what? About Karungo. Don't be shy. Say if he was impeached, say he was impeached. This is a document, this is a motion.
You know, even if it
transparency, openness, those are values. Article 10.
Exactly.
Yes, provide information if he was impeached. Provide information. If he was impeached, then we also know. I also get to know. I'm his client. He's my client. I would also want to know the truth about my client. If he has been impeached, let me know. But don't just cite Article 75 in a way that is so dodgy that it doesn't say what is it Article 75 with Karongo. Has he been impeached? That's a straight question.
In fact, I knew about it when I was served with that order. The first order. I personally.
What did you know about?
About Karongo and the relationship.
But can I tell you that you didn't know, you knew previously? That's why I'm saying you have a predetermined mind. You invited the senators to come here. You started informing them on 24th, 25th, or even 23rd. Some of them knew what time they were coming. To me, 24th, there was no information. 25th, there was no information when I should come. Then you got the order on 26th. And then you say, you did not now invite me to come. So already you had a predetermined, and that's why I want to know, you as Arnold, is it Arnold Mutwiri, do you have anything of personal interest in my case?
Nothing.
Do we say that you have clearly, in full glare of everybody here, disobeyed a court order?
No.
So do we say again that you do not want to clear me because you read newspaper? So do we say again that you do not want to execute your mandate as the county returning officer of Kiambu County to do your mandate and clear one Senator Karongo Wadhanga, myself, after presenting all my documents to you, and then you don't want to execute that mandate? So do we say that?
No. That matter, our legal department can handle it.
Have you been in touch with your legal department?
Yes.
What have they told you?
They have instructed me that I cannot, at my level, make any decision based on Article 75 They are the ones in a position to handle such cases.
So how did you know this Article 75?
Of course, you know our legal department.
So
After
you
we
ag-
served them,
so you agree you have taken directions from elsewhere.
yes, from our legal department. And I cannot change that because that is the
So,
position
and
of
then
the
why,
commission.
how comes what you have written is not the directions that have been relayed? Why take us in circles?
No, I don't believe I'm taking you in circles. I've served you in the best way possible.
Where's that direction?
Yeah, and it's in the direction of the commission. I can't change that. I don't.
So give us that direction of the commission so that we
I
leave.
have written it there. to the
But this
council.
is not what you have told us.
Right now.
So the direction you are giving us is different from what you are writing.
We would want clear written information from you, Mr. Arnold, indicating why you can't clear me and how myself I am relating to this Article 75. At least with that, I might decide to either go to the tribunal, to go back to court, or maybe be contented that you are right and do something else. So I think the best thing for you is to tell me how this article is affecting, Article 75, affecting me as a person. Because the whole Constitution has so many articles. I can pick another one, I put it here, you can pick another one. I mean, how is this affecting me as a candidate who has been nominated by the people of Kiambu through UDA to come and run? Why is Iebc through CRO Arnold trying to take that right from the people of Kiambu? The people of Kiambu have a mandate. The people are sovereign. Article 1. Can I write that one here for you? The people are sovereign. They have to take their right to go and vote for their candidate. But yet you're here telling me because Article 75. Now, can I also read Article 1? So just let's not beat about the bush. Write to us a very nice one and tell us we cannot accept your papers, and then we can know what will be our next step. You know?
I think that is what I've written is what we are instructed to write anytime we are returning documents to the candidate. And I told you there is still another line of appeal. I think this matter can only be handled by our legal department. At my position, even if we...
So now...
Yeah, at my position, I think what I've written is...
But so
the
other
best
than this...
that I can do.
Other than this,
Yes.
You have perused my documents and labeled them.
Yes.
So other than this, every other document is okay.
And yes. Except that. And yes.
Except
Legal
nothing,
department-
except a press release.
So, what is not clear, you are yet to tell us about Article 75. Because Article 75,
Are you a lawyer?
yes, I'm a lawyer.
I suspect you're a lawyer.
You don't have to suspect.
From what I can see,
You don't have to suspect. I am a lawyer.
very good.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying we have a whole legal department which composes lawyers for the commission. I would rather you have a sit down with them, discuss some of those.
No,
things
it can't be done that
into
way.
detail.
You see, that's your work. You see, when candidates come here to be cleared, they're not supposed to be a committee of lawyers sitting to decide whether a candidate will be cleared. The law is very straightforward in terms of what should be done. And as far as we are aware, Article 75 relates to people who have been impeached. Mr. Karungo Thango has never been impeached. If you have information to the contrary, tell us. Has Mr. Karungo Thango been impeached?
Yes, tell us.
I told you from
You wrote Article 75. You see, you cannot treat us the way you are treating us.
No, I'm treating you with a lot of respect. I
No
waited
respect.
for you.
We don't want respect. We want you to follow the law. Respect the law. You don't have to respect us. Us, we don't mind. But respect the law. You don't say Article 75, and then you cannot say whether Karongo was impeached or not. Let us know whether Karongo was impeached as far as you are concerned. Because for us, as far as you are aware, he was not impeached.
To be sincere.
The case was, we have given you the orders. You don't have to ask us. The orders are there for you to read. The orders are here. The case was about eligibility of
You
Karongo.
handle this thing with a lot of respect. I
Yes,
understand.
the eligibility of Karongo was the issue.
That's why I know it's. Was Karongo impeached?
Was I?
You are becoming so evasive. These are the issues that were in the case. This is the order. Karongo had been barred from being cleared by IBC. But then the same court,
Because why was he bad?
because of
He didn't kill
issues
anyone,
had been
right?
raised.
He didn't kill anyone.
Issues had been raised
About?
about whatever. The issues are here. The court
You
order.
have read the case or the
You
order.
see, it is this case.
Anybody can just go to
Anyway,
say anything.
anyway.
Were you part of the people
That's what I'm
who would
telling
have
you.
wanted Karongo to be impeached?
You have prior information. You have slept over this.
Anyway,
Arnold.
Mheshimiwa, I have a lot of respect for you. We have gone this journey.
We haven't gone any
haven't
journey.
even started.
There's no journey we have gone.
We haven't even started. What
I
journey?
know there is still another avenue.
There is no avenue because
And we meet again.
But we want to know.
There is still another impeached.
Yeah.
And that's why there is a whole. It's not only.
no, you have to be accountable for your action. Article 232. You are a public officer. You have written something here. You have to account for this. You have to account for Article 75. You can even make reference to your legal team. You can ask them because they cannot tell you to write Article 75 and you cannot explain what it is. That is inherently incompatible with public
What I
office.
know from the little law that maybe I know from reading here and there and whatever, unless there is a saving clause on Article 75.
So he was impeached.
So was he impeached or not impeached?
That's what we want to hear from you.
Don't beat about the bush. Was Karongo impeached or was he not impeached?
No, I will refer you to our legal team. Lawyers.
You are the one who has written here. It's not the legal team that has written here.
No.
But you know, you're the
And you know what?
county
I think-
returning
The
officer.
same clause
Yes.
is because you are saying he was impeached. So are you admitting that he was impeached?
No, I do not know, but I just know from the.
You don't know whether he was impeached. So on what basis are you writing Article 75?
Yes. So on what basis are you stopping?
Yeah,
me?
why are you
If
stopping
you don't
me?
know.
You are too many. I'm alone.
You have people, you
Let
are
me talk
10.
with one person.
Yes, but you are dealing with one issue. It's not the people. If you can explain this, you know you are evasive. You are dodging.
Anyway, I'm
Be
not evasive.
straightforward.
I'm not
Article
evasive.
75. What
But
about
I think,
it?
I think we might go up and down, come back up and down, and we would.
But
get
you see,
into a logical
we're
conclusion,
just,
eh?
we're
I
just-
just waited for you, Mheshimiwa. You came. The best I can do is the best advice I've given you. You have your whole legal team. Let them discuss with the IBC legal team on the contents. that
No,
I
but
put on paper.
this is from you. So unless you explain this to us, or you can even consult the legal team.
Yes.
As
We
we
can
can't,
give
we
you a
can't.
few minutes.
Yes, we can't live here. We won't live here
We can't-
until we understand what this is.
Yeah.
I think
We
what
can
I've
give you.
done-
We can't leave. We can't leave when we don't understand what you have written.
We can give you a few minutes to consult.
Yeah, they
But-
already
but-
consulted.
but-
They said
but-
that is the way.
but you
that
know-
is the position.
Tell them that there is nothing they have
First
written.
of all, let me first of all
That is the
let me take you through probably the procedure, because I do understand the procedure. When you come to the CRO and you're not happy with the decision, you don't go to the legal team. You go to the tribunal. You don't go to the legal team. You don't even go to Jepukati. You don't go to any other office. You go to the tribunal. But for you to go to the tribunal, you need to have a clearly indicated reason why you have not been cleared. And Mr. Arnold, the CRO, is saying, I'm not sure whether you're impeached, but I'm not clearing you. I don't know whether you're impeached, but do you know there's no even impeachment for a CEC in county government? Do you know there's no impeachment for a private employee working at Safaricom or working? Do you know all those things are not there, right? So which one? What clause? Yeah, that Article 75. And I've told you, if I want you to give you my CV, I've worked at Kameme FM. I've worked at China Radio International. I've worked at Nairobi Institute of Business Studies. I've worked at Morori FM. I've worked in so many companies. So which one does this Clause 75 relate to? I've worked even in county government of Kiambu as an MCA between 2013 and 2017. I've worked as a CEC in the county government. So all these places I've worked. Now, do I go home saying that Arnold did not clear me because he think I was removed from an office from all those that I've indicated? All those, since I started working in 2002. All those. So this one is applying in which I've given you my CV. I can even give you the dates if you want, where I worked, so that we can relate this article 75 to that.
Because that's the only thing that I'm looking for.
Yes,
I'm not forcing you in any way to clear me, but I want information why you're not clearing me.
He has done
Me,
like,
yeah.
he has done like Ivoito, he has said he doesn't know.
Yeah. So
He doesn't know whether you are impeached or not. He doesn't know anything.
Are you writing Article 75? Where are you getting this information? Eh? But wait, where are you getting this information from? Who gave you? Is it my opponent? Remember, the person who had taken me to court is an opponent that you have cleared.
He's a driver of an opponent.
Yeah, the driver on opponent you have cleared on a party of CCK. And you have cleared that fella. That is the person who has taken me to court. So you, in cahoot with my opponent, you are trying not to give me my right to run as a senator of Kiambu County. Can I say that? Because I'm giving you information. I'm giving you information. The person who took me to court, who is now telling you to bar me from running, is an aspirant with party CCK.
I can tell you without stammering, no aspirant has called me about it, and I wouldn't entertain.
Of course, you wouldn't tell us, so you wouldn't tell us.
Anyway,
Yes. So I'm just giving you that information. So that's why when you just tell us Article 75, probably he's the one who told you that.
No.
Because Chebukati has not told you.
This is from my legal department.
Where is that information? That's what we want to see. Because you see, I'm just being a little bit civil.
Or can I show you?
You know.
You need to see my communication.
Yeah, I want you to tell. Yeah,
Give us a
telling
copy
us
of the communication.
Yeah.
No, I can't give you a copy because
Then it's not there. If you cannot give a copy, then there is no communication.
There's no communication. Because we need that. Because you see, I'm just saying.
I know if there's a way I can produce it. I have a whole email about it that I shouldn't clear. You
Show us it.
By who?
I take you to. I refer you to the dispute, to the dispute resolution tribunal at their level, at their stage.
So you have information from above.
Yes.
Can you say that?
Not above, from legal department, Iebc. Yes.
Just give us a copy of the information.
But I can show you an email.
You can't show us because you don't know the source. You are not owning. You're actually afraid of releasing the information because you don't believe it's authentic.
The only thing you told us was the press release.
Like
that is what you have written here, press release. Now you have changed the story is the legal department.
You know, the last time.
So the press release.
I am instructed to follow.
Yeah.
The instruction, this was not issued by anyone, but the chairman of Iebc.
Yeah.
And the chairman has been constant.
Yeah.
He has consistently repeated that anyone who has been impeached. Now it is up to you. And I'm telling you.
So who is it that was impeached?
If you take this avenue, they can make a decision. Don't have a preset mind that they want to pin you.
No, but they have to follow the law. They have to follow the law.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
Yes.
The same thing, the same press release, just to give you an example to jog your mind, had talked about of a candidate in Nyeri who was not to be cleared because of their degree certificate. All right? The same press release had talked about that. And the media, with their own wisdom, they blasted his photos on the screen. This is the man to be cleared, not to be cleared. But the next day, he was cleared. So what you're trying to say, because the same media release had indicated, if you do not have a degree paper, and he cited one governor who had ran in 2017, all right, but the same governor has been cleared. So are you telling me that CRO did not read the media release? All you have to do is look at my document. You do not have to have prior information of myself unless you are interested. You do not even to know whether I have a wife, whether I have a husband, unless children, not husband, whether I have children, unless it has been asked in this paper. So for you to have prior information about me, you're interested in this situation. Because if that governor was cleared, yet the press release had said he's not going to be cleared. It has even mentioned his name. So for you to take information from other people telling you don't clear that, don't you think you're even jeopardizing your position as CRO? Because I'm here with all the papers, and you have just told me all my papers are perfect. Form 16, Form 19, even the EACC has stamped all my documents. Where are they? Even the EACC here EACC has given me this form. Everything. They have looked I've even come with my degree, and yet you are not even asking for it. I have it here. Everything. So you have looked at all my documents, and then you have said they are fine, everything is okay, even my photos, my ID, my proposer, Mama Mboga here from Kiambu, my seconder from Ruiru, and everything is okay. But looking at me, you just remembered you have some information now to clear me.
Yes, from the legal department, it was clear. For one, Karongo Thangwa, they cannot contravene what the chairman had
You can contravene. So this document, eh?
No, you see, I'm not here as Mutwiri, right?
You are the CRO.
Yes, but under which...
What is the role of a CRO?
IEBC. So if IEBC gives me instructions...
What is the role of a CRO?
But I'm still CRO under IEBC. You see, if I were Mutwiri as Mutwiri, I can do my own judgment. But remember, I'm still serving under the commission. And the chairman has spoken about it. Legal department, they didn't say anyone. They mentioned Karungo, that you have no powers to clear Karungo Thangwa. He stands disqualified. The only thing I can give you is this complaint form. Right? I have clear instructions. This complaint form is to them. They can now... You see, you could be having a case.
Let me see the form.
Maybe the public thinks you've been impeached, right?
Just a minute. Let me see the form.
Yes. But when you explain your case to people, you know, a constant lie can look like a truth, right?
And you have believed it?
No. For me, I haven't. I'm just acting on instructions, not from any other party, from IEBC, right? Why don't you go sit with them, explain your issue to them, and they will understand. They are people.
Is there anywhere on those rules that you have for clearing candidates that when you disagree, if you don't clear a candidate, you refer them to the legal department? Is there any legal rule you can show us?
Yes, it is this one.
That is for the
So
dispute,
where?
not legal.
So where? No, let's not talk. Just show him what you have
If
said
you
is
fill
there.
in this form in 6 sets, present it to anniversary, they will give you a date.
The legal
The
or
only
the
thing is
tribunal?
that issue. No? Which one?
The legal department or the tribunal?
The tribunal.
Yeah. So where is the legal department coming in?
Yeah. Of course, the tribunal is composed of the legal department. And this is the best avenue.
The tribunal is for commissioners. So when you talk about
And they are
legal,
guided by the legal department at every stage.
For me, the most important thing is that the returning officer has said he doesn't know why he has written Article 75, whether it was impeachment or not, just like Iebc told us he doesn't know the results. That's a very important point.
Yes, and now that this is yours, just do this, Just do this, Now that you have given us this, it doesn't show the particulars of the person who has written. Give us the names of the person writing.
Yes.
Yeah, so that it's...
Yes, if I'm called upon, I will also say what I saw from the documents. The rest is from the legal department. Trust me.
Right then the names.
And I think the best thing, according to me, I have told you, a lie constantly spoken can look like a truth, right? Why don't you explain your matter well?
So which is the lie now?
I don't want to go into the details. But maybe the impeachment thing, maybe it's not even there, right?
So, but you see, you are saying it's there. You see, now when you are cite Article 75,
I'm saying this is the best.
so you are the one who impeached Karungo.
I'm really being facilitative by even, because anyway, you want me to write my name?
and,
Yes,
and more reasons why
yeah.
Article 75
Yes.
applies to
Just explain. You say
Why,
this.
why?
Yeah, you know, Mr. Mutwiri. This world is small,
You're right.
And today Karungo is contesting.
Exactly.
Tomorrow Karungo will be the CRO, and you'll be vying, and you write Article 75, and then you come and look for me to assist you because you'll not be cleared, and I will come and ask Karungo, what is this Article 75? Because it doesn't make sense.
You remember?
So let's when we talk about these things, we don't talk about them simply because we are so passionate about his candidature. I'm sure even if he doesn't contest in the worst case scenario, life will go on. You still continue to live and prosper. But the law is there for all of us. So that anybody, because if we allow this to continue, that everybody will come for clearance and then they are told Article 75. So those who come tomorrow, If I look at your face, I don't like you, I write Article 75. And I tell you, go look for the legal committee where you'll find it. So that's not how we transact business at this age.
We have been discussing with them. You remember, Moshima, I told you to start with the legal.
No, you know.
You remember?
But the legal is in this. You can see the document you have given you. They are from legal.
You know the
So how comes you can easily internalize the first order, barring him from contesting, but the other one discharging the order?
This is your legal department. This is a stamp from your legal department. If I can read it here. Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission received 7th June 2029, 20 a.m. Directorate of Legal and Public Affairs. So I went to them and they told me, go to the CRO and give him a copy.
And they did an email out there after.
Give us the email.
They never did anything.
Yeah, they never told us anything.
They did not do an email. Don't show us. You can't show us. Give us a copy.
Because
otherwise you are not. There's no email you are sent. If you can't generate a copy.
the email is here.
It's actually going to save you from so many things if you can provide that email to us.
Yes, I have an email, but I can't.
Okay, forward to him. If you can't print, he will print for himself. Forward to him.
What you are doing is tricky.
Because it's public information. We are dealing with my rights here as a candidate. Somebody who has built his name through thin and thickness. But now I come here, I meet Arnold, somebody I've never seen in my life.
But you have been discussing with us.
No, I didn't even know you before.
Yes.
I have just met you for the first time here. So I come here from what I've done in this country and in this county. But I meet you. You become a block for me to pursue my dream in serving the people of Kiambu. And denying the people of Kiambu the right to select their own leader, the senator of Kiambu County, just because of a press release of information that you are not able even to articulate or even give us further information. Because you cannot say this person never went to school. Who told you never went to school? If I give you, my degree, somebody can just go and contest. That's why we are saying certified. EACC has given me clearance. This is the letter. This is from EACC. And if you read when they received it, there is nowhere I was removed from the office. But when I come here, you are saying, give us the email.
When we go to the other stage, read. I can say, okay. Good afternoon, Arnold. Whereas the court vacated its earlier orders restraining IEBC from registering the aspirant, it observed that its order of yesterday does not in any way amount to and directive to IEBC to register the candidate. Right? I wish to draw your attention to the Commission resolution and the directive contained in the Commission communique of 4th of June 2022, in which the candidate was adjourned disqualified on account of his impeachment under Article 75 of the Constitution. There are no exceptions, saving clauses under Article 75. So the aspirant stands disqualified. That communication stands as it has not been vacated or impeached by any court or court order. That is from Director, Legal Department.
You could have just said that.
Yeah, give us that. That's no. I don't know why you should not give us. That is the information that you give us. Maybe that's what you write down. Now that you don't want to print for us, just write that down. Yeah, and that's okay.
And we're fine. We'll be gone. Actually, could have gone here the 10th minute. Yeah, we could have just left here the 10th minute. Because you see, just say 75.
Now, under this, I don't have. You see, there is no even space to write.
Behind that.
You can even use an alternative. You don't have to write there. You can write in any other paper. You can even supply stationery.
The other side.
Yeah. Even Mama Mboga is saying the other side.
The other side. And this is my question, please.
Yes.
Yes. Simulikuwa naye asubuhi hapa. Ameshinda hapa.
Nilishinda Nairobi, mami.
Yes.
Nilishinda Nairobi.
Ni nani alimwambia arudi saa hii hapa? So you are disturbing us. Why are you disturbing my senator? Please, my dear. Na ni kwa nini unakataa kuandika hapo? Unasoma tu hapa. What do you do with that? Yes. Hata kama ni hivyo, andika hapo.
Nimeandika.
Lakini surely, I'm outside, but surely, if there is an email and we want to trust it's actually there, and
it is there.
Why don't you just write it there? That's all we want. Sisi tutaenda.
Just write. Yeah. You can forward, you can print, you can write down.
What's your email?
Just say it because he was impeached. That's all.
Actually, I've just written my email over there.
Is that email true?
True.
Is it from your legal department?
Exactly. Why should I lie? For what?
So why then
and
not?
All this matter, I know I will be called upon.
So why not write it down?
What's your email?
As he appears, I will also be called. Right? So why should I lie about it? I have acted on that.
Then why not write it down?
But
at least you have it.
You see, there is the confidentiality article of the commission. I cannot forward a mail from the commission without.
We are not asking you to forward.
Yeah, we want the information as to why Karongo is not being cleared. We are not asking for your private conversation. You can continue to engage internal communication.
Now, because that is what you're following, you should just cripple behind there. Just give us a prescription, we go.
Just say, we are not clearing you because you are impeached and you violate Article 75.
Yeah.
That's all.
No, you know what? We are also guided on how we write on these forms, right? There is a way I cannot turn back.
Use an alternative paper. You know, let's not get undue technical.
You just put the article, the candidate will read for himself.
It's not about reading the article. The candidate has read the Constitution. He has served in dockets that require mastery of the Constitution. It's not the first time he's engaging in the
Kenyans
Constitution.
have watched you read a confidential email, so it doesn't really matter about confidentiality. It ended the moment you started reading it on live video. So it's just writing there, this Article 75 is because he was impeached. But you have not written impeached. Yeah. Just write impeached, that will be gone.
Write that Karongo was impeached.
Impeached, that
That's
Karongo
what we
was
want to
impeached.
hear.
Right,
because
that Karongo was impeached and he will be gone.
You cannot just tell me to read a clause. And you're saying he was impeached from this. That's why I'm not clearing him.
Yes, he was impeached from the County Assembly of Kiambu.
From County Assembly, County Government, Kameme, any other institution.
Now, I told you I am not working as, I am working under guidelines.
You are the control and instruction. You are not yourself.
Yes.
So it's okay.
Why don't you call that same legal officer who called when they were doing clearance and ask him whether you can write impeachment there? And we will be gone. You can be sure. We will not even spend another minute.
Yeah, because if the legal officers are giving you directions, let them direct you properly. Because now they're embarrassing you. But you have, okay, include your particulars, your full particulars, your title, your possession.
Yes.
And that you are ordered by Iebc legal office.
Yes. That your hands are completely tied by the legal department.
Yes. They are operating like a marionette. You are the marionette. They are just pulling the strings and you are jumping. That they are pulling some strings from
Nairobi. You need to put your full particulars there. Let me see. Just a minute.
Another material.
What is it?
It's interesting that an email says why you should not clear is because of impeachment, but you can't write impeachment there. I mean, why?
And you can also not tell whether he was impeached or not.
Yes, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
But he has said that it was 95. On written, he knows, but unwritten, he doesn't know. But fortunately, you have it on video.
Can I have probably all my documents as I came? I'm missing the copy of my ID.
Your ID? Check. This one.
The IDs are here. They're the photocopies.
Did you?
Yeah. You have it now?
No,
Yeah. I think we need a clear...
And the IBC, when people are wrong, you can't tell them they're wrong. The IBC operates in a dictatorship style, that you're told not do, and you can't tell them, I think you're wrong on this one. Because from here you have told us you don't know, but because you have an order to say you know, you have told us you know. But in telling us you have told us you don't know. Is it someone pulling a string and saying jump and you ask how high?
Are you contented with this information?
No, the information, you will need to top up the information because Article 75 is not enough. Give us the full information that led to Yeah, because you have talked about impeachment.
Let's, I think
No, we need that information because right now we can't live here and we don't know why Karongo was impeached. We need to know so that if we are going to the next level, we know.
Not why,
Yeah.
whether.
Yeah, whether, why,
I'm
and on what account.
I think that was good.
It wasn't good.
I mean,
You're happy?
discussed. No, I'm not happy. No. I know it is not the best thing.
All I can say, just give us the information and we will be back. Because you are talking to the next senator of Kiambu County. They're not going to be cowed down by anybody. We will be back here and you're going to clear me, Mr. Arnold.
Yes.
But I need more information why.
Just that, just right.
Yeah,
you
just,
have an email from the legal department asking you not to clear because he was impeached. Just that line and we are gone. There is nothing illegal we are asking you to do. We are asking you actually to do the legal thing, the right thing. That you have an email from the legal department that asks you not to clear him because he was impeached. That's all.
Yeah.
And we'll be gone.
Because we understand the approach that IBC is using to decide who contests or not. You can be a murder convict, but as long as you have appeared in appeal, you can vie. You can be politically removed from office assuming that you are removable, and then you cannot vie, simply because there's impeachment. So a murder convict can vie, whereas a person whose process has been stage managed by some few political elements, according to IBC, that person has no right of appeal, of seeking further redress. Yet that is not the situation that applies to Mr. Karongo. For Mr. Karongo, the IBC is clear that they don't know whether he was impeached or whether he was not impeached. So they don't know why they are refusing to clear him.
And we know there is a blue book there where they dictated. So just get us that dictation as you wrote it down and we will be good. That blue book over there.
This one you can also, I believe you do have a stamp, eh?
Oh, I didn't start.
Yes, I believe you have a stamp. And also, because you had checked at my documents, eh? So that I don't change them, eh? I think you should also give them a stamp.
No.
Because you
The guidance for clearance doesn't allow us to stamp. We just write what is missing. I mean, what we feel doesn't.
Does the guidance for clearance have a referral to legal department?
All the same, Mr. Muturi, I also sympathize with you if that's how you are going to work. If the legal department is going to subject you to that, my heart bleeds for you.
Because even elections you will not announce if the legal department makes
they
a
will-
call, like
yeah.
you just called.
They will tell you-
You're going to be in chaos with you as a returning officer because the legal department will call when they want and you will hold results.
They will tell
on
you.
August 9.
They will tell you to announce the loser
And Kenyans
and
are
refer the winner to them.
Yeah. What we are experiencing here is the creation of chaos by IEBC, unfortunately. Because surely, what you're asking for is a very simple thing. Very simple thing. Just write for us what you have read for us in the email. That's it. One paragraph, and we are gone.
Yeah. Because this one we are not yet done. We are not yet done with that. Okay. So what happens with this one?
There is a form just in case you are not satisfied with my whatever.
But this one is for electoral code of conduct enforcement. Yeah. This one is not does not apply to the circumstances here. There is no code of conduct that has been violated. In any case, you are
From your side.
here to clear Karongo as a candidate. So, which conduct are you taking?
It looks like there is some guy on top of the stairs with some strings. He's pulling them. You are jumping on the left leg, then on the right on the other side.
Which one did you print? There are three. There is one for electoral code, there is leadership, and the other one is from candidate registration.
So who is this director of legal who called you specifically? Do you have a name? Or who wrote the email? So the email doesn't exist, the call doesn't exist.
I have it, it's here. This one. Registration, nomination, dispute resolution complaint. Yeah, this one is election.
What's the name
But
of the
this
director?
now we are not. We don't have a nomination that has been done. This is with regard to nominations.
Registration.
So our complaint now from here, which is unfortunate, is that IBC has refused to accept documents of an eligible candidate, and that they cannot even explain the reasons. So there is no nomination as far as we are concerned. So, but we will do it in our own style. Yeah.
6 cents.
Yeah, it's only that it's unfortunate that you don't want to follow the law. Finally, you will clear him because you have no reasons. As you admit, he was not impeached. So finally, you will clear him. It's only that now you have wasted a lot of our time. But you will clear him eventually because it is clear from you that there are no reasons why you can't clear him.
Who is the director of legal who made this email or made these instructions? What's the name?
From your email.
And from the call, what's the name?
I think let me leave it at that.
There was no email.
Yeah.
It was a hoax.
And how can I do a hoax? And of course,
So what's the name?
The email has no author.
code to that.
There is no email has no author.
Who is the author?
I'll be called to that as you, if you.
No, we not even call you. You have no information at all. You don't know whether Karongo was impeached. You don't know who wrote the email. We will not call you.
Who? This must be a very powerful person in the IBC. You can't even name, you are afraid of mentioning. He's pulling the string so hard that you can't even mention.
I'm even afraid.
Yeah, the staff, IBC staff are operating in fear. They have been subjected to,
Their salaries are
They
going
can't
to be
even,
stopped if
they
they
can't
mention the
even
name
talk.
of this legal director.
This is actually a wake-up call to all the candidates in Kiambu County.
Yeah. A whole
There
county
is no-
returning officer cannot say the source of information for fear of victimization.
That he will be sacked. The man is he will not even be killed before he gets home for mentioning a name.
Anyway, thank you for your time. I happened to meet you today, but I think you know me more than I know myself. And that's why you have denied me a chance. But I'm going to fight it, okay? Because I believe from you, the way I've seen it, probably someone somewhere is pulling the strings. So I think it's a high time that the people of Kiambu understand that even in the coming election that will be happening on 8th of August, or 9th of August, we really need to do more on IEBC Kiambu, because if this is what is happening, somebody will be told you did not have enough votes because of article so and so. Maybe you did not win, go read article 122 or whatever it is. So I hope by that time IBC Kiambu will have put its house in order, because as I told you, CRO, I'll be back, I'll fight for my rights. This is not about me, it's about Kiambu County. It's about the Wanjiko, the Boda Boda, the Mamamboga, and everybody in Kiambu County. So I'll say yes, we came. Our documents were recorded or were seen. We have every document, even and including that of EACC, but we do not know the reason why we were not cleared. So can we end this session with a word of prayer?
Before we pray, please, let me ask a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Without fear.
Yes.
Nikiwa mimi proposer wa DP. Second, proposer wa senator. Listen to me.